There's a mall. Great sword. So far, there's nothing that really outclasses this axe. So far, this mall is the only thing that outclasses the axe, so I'm not really going to make anything new. Can you... Comment section working? Just let me know. I had pasta and wings. And sadly, like this... Sorry.
I could watch you roam Skyhold all day. Here and there you run, checking in on your followers. Why don't they come to you, feed you grapes, rub your shoulders? I suppose it's more fun this way. For me, I mean. You're rather strapping.
It's so true.
I am rather strapping. How kind of you to notice.
If the Inquisitor was some grim-faced old man, it would be such a cliché. This is better. At any rate, you didn't pass by to hear me fawn. Something on your mind?
Let's find out about
It occurs
Dorian
to
a
me
bit.
that I barely know anything about you.
Beyond my being a mage from Tevinter, you mean?
Beyond that, yes.
And beyond my being so charming and well-dressed, which is obvious to anyone.
I'm well aware of your finer qualities, believe me.
Of course I believe you. The moment I saw you, I thought, there's a man who knows quality. Now, what was I talking about? Ah, yes, me. I am the scion of House Parvis, a product of generations of careful breeding and
The odd thing
repository
is,
of
this
its
is how I
hopes and
imagine
dreams.
Lucas
Naturally,
when you first
I
meet him.
despised it all. The lies, the scheming, the illusions of supremacy. That's Tevinter in a nutshell, isn't it? Needless to say, my family was not happy with my choices.
Why would your family be upset with your choices?
Because I rejected their idyllic plan. If they had their way, by now I'd be married to some unlucky girl from a powerful family. We'd live in luxurious despair, despising each other as I waited to take my father's place in the magisterium. I declined the honor, and thus it's best I'm far from home. Less of an embarrassment that way, you see.
I'm getting the impression you don't care much for your homeland.
On the contrary, I care for my homeland a great deal. There's so much potential. Sadly, we squander it. We refuse to acknowledge how far we've fallen because pretending is easier. We pretend the Qunari can be beaten. We pretend that we're superior to everyone, even our own people. Not everyone feels that way. I don't. Sadly, we're the minority.
It just seems so much of what you say about the Imperium is entirely negative.
It might sound that way. For all our faults, my people have many virtues. We are laden with history and culture. Tevinter is where Thedas truly began, remember? We treasure our past and preserve it. You can walk down a side street and find nothing built during the modern ages. And despite appearances, we care deeply about everything. We have no reserve, not in war and not in love. If I truly believed my homeland was beyond all hope, I wouldn't miss it so much.
What did you mean by generations of careful breeding?
The great families of Tevinter don't have children. They refine traits, weed out the undesirable, and promote the rest. My mother was chosen for my father because magic runs strongly in her blood. Never mind that they loathed each other. They wanted a son who could become Archon to make House Parvis the envy of the Imperium. They got me. A cautionary tale that you should be careful what you wish for.
Why remain with the Inquisition? Why not go back to Tevinter?
I'm not exactly welcome back home. Not that it matters. I'm quite accustomed to being a pariah. It adds to my charm. I can do more for Tevinter here.
That one
If the
seems
Venatori
very
succeed,
Lucas.
it'll set my homeland back 1,000 years. I'm sure some magisters would disagree. But that's why we kill them.
I think I've heard enough.
That's too bad. I never tire of talking about myself.
I should go.
As you wish. Did you know we're actually related, Inquisitor?
Related?
What?
Oh, not first cousins or anything like that. Can you imagine? You're a Trevelyan, however, and somewhere in dank nethers of my family tree, there was also a Trevelyan. Perhaps he was even the one who ventured to Ostwick to establish the branch. We are talking long ago, of course.
How do you even know
You
that?
know that off the top of your head?
Not the top. Maybe the lower middle or thereabouts. Bloodlines are serious business in Tevinter. You're taught lessons and tested by strict nannies. I heard your family mentioned, and I had to go through all the old mnemonics, but yes, there it is. I knew there was a reason we looked so much alike.
Learn something new every day.
Nice, isn't it? It's like being at a quality library, provided you're not the one stocking the shelves.
I should go.
Try not to kill anyone without me.
So Dorian and I are distant cousins to the point where it...
My friend.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
I've chosen a buckle over with turquoise. 5 feathers.
You're so bold. I selected simple shades of red. Parasol.
A situation requires your attention,
Ooh.
Inquisitor. Noble Chantry loyalists in the city of Jadar are spreading accusations that you're responsible for the Divine's death. They're unusually organized. I recommend we send people to Jadar to deal with the matter.
Will anyone even believe me if I claim I didn't kill the Divine?
Perhaps if they learn about your heroics. We should emphasize how you stopped the breach devouring the sky. Even in Jadar, it may win you a few admirers.
What does the nobility gain by saying I murdered Justinia?
A scapegoat to begin with. But I wonder if the Grand Clerics are at work. Those immediately eligible to be divine died at the convent.
Yeah.
The ones remaining were not as
It was more or less we failed to save
Look
her.
on them as a rival for influence.
Send some diplomats.
Let's send some ambassadors to convince Jadar I'm not a monster in disguise.
Excellent. I believe there is much to be gained by winning them over.
Anyway. Came here to check on something.
Have you had any trouble with them?
Not at all. I will inform you if that changes.
All right.
Oh, anyway. Now we head here. We'll check into the right place. Yep. Taking Dorian. Sarah. They're the Tevinter agents that work for Crifias. No. No, Bull did not work for them. Dorian's mentor worked for them. I should have brought coal, but Sarah's fun.
Any luck charting the area?
I did what I could, Your Worship. This space has nothing but space. If there's nothing valuable here, I say let Corypheus have it.
I'm sure there's something deadly and enchanted and so on underneath all this sand.
I did find something for you. Old dwarven ruins on the surface. Impossible, but there you go. The Red Templars are digging them out, with Venatori supervision.
Whatever they want, we must beat them to it.
I just saw Red Templars heading northwest to here. They might be a good start. I found this map on a dead one. Maybe it shows where they're headed. Good luck.
Huh.
Inquisitor, if you have a moment.
What is it?
See for yourself, sir.
Goodbye!
Okay. Going a horse. Here it is. Dragon horse. Navarre. picking? Stupid pride demon. Stupid. Demon. God, stupid pride demons everywhere. Anyway, how was your lunch? How was your lunch? Your lunch. The thing you eat. Lunch. L-U-N-C-H. Ryan and Ham don't go together for me. I know.
Nothing to report, sir.
Riding to the next camp. Gotta admit, this scene is kind of cool. It's got an Arabian Night kind of thing going on. Oh, 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 oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, you hang from there.
Sarah, I noticed one of my books is missing.
Maybe check with Creepy. He still touches everything.
Hiding everywhere in this desert?
That was hiding. They're bad at it.
Follow death. There's something weird over here.
We look around?
Volcanic Arium. Huh. Arium. It looks like it's a metal, that's all I can really say about it. Yeah, honestly, Aurum. It looks like they're digging up dwarven ruins. Or something. Vandalaria. Vandalaria. If I know anything about dwarven ruins, it's almost nothing. More volcanic aurum. I wonder if that is an actual mineral, though. Huh.
Dead!
Welcome to my shop. Be back soon. Okay, doggy. Ooh. There's a cave. For many years, Farrell's greatest paragons could not bear life's burden. And with the burden growing, he called his sons to his bedside. He bade each son swear he would take care of his brother. Okay, this is a story. To the side. I think I got it.
A burial chamber, I think.
That was interesting, to say the least. There was a landmark here. That'd be on the surface then. I think each one has a story attached to it. Okay, that won't let me pick it up for some reason. Lazarite. Why won't let me pick that up is mystery. Seriously, this is pretty for a desert. That's right, Sarah. Make him eat it.
Is that perfume?
You must be imagining. Well, now I smell it.
Well, smelling perfume is not the worst thing ever. Set camp.
Nothing to report, son.
For pride these halls are made to honor the father's deeds and grieve his loss. Who against their father's wishes fought from foolish words and foolish pride, and for loss these halls were made to honor a brother mourned. Okay. Dory, need your help. Okay. It's Tale of Pharrell, paragon amongst paragons, father of 2 sons. Okay. This is a difficult one. Ethereal. Paragon amongst paragons, father of 2 sons. Okay, this seems like the next logical one. Foolish is fought from foolish words and foolish pride. Pride? Okay. Say, for now it looks like everything is linked to I think I'm gonna check this out, then go for the next camp. Looks like this area is just a puzzle. I might just go and complete Vivian's and then do something else. There's not much story to this one. Oh god, spiders! Doing this as fast as I can.
Hurt me, please.
I have this. Nobody's hurting anyone.
Really?
We've a camp, right? Look for the flag. They'll help.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
Oh crap! Where is missing patrol? hate these spiders. God, these things have to stop chasing me. Fucking damn it. That's it. Yeah, I'm headed back to Skyhold. Yeah, I'm headed to freaking the Exalted Plains to do Vivian's thing, because it's much less of a hassle. Yeah, that desert is boring. At least Vivian, we get some character development from her. I mean, the Western approach was more interesting.
Inquisitor, if you have a moment.
No, I do not. I'm going to get a gurn or whatever. You can find a snowy wyvern. Snowy wyvern. I'm going to say it that way. Snowy wyvern. The pompous attitude. I'll have to find a snowy wyvern.
Pretty. In a haunting, this archway might collapse on me at any moment, way.
As opposed to all the other ways to die? Is blue.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mud and water and something brushed against my leg. Shut it. I'm right. It's wrong and horrible.
The funny thing is that... Well, I'll tell you in a second about this particular mission. It involves the creatures. I think this was the fault of the developer. Or something happened in production. Kind of snowy wyvern. And the sad thing is that I have to close one of these portals to do it. Oh, I didn't get poisoned? And laser? There's a Durgan. I don't want to fight the Durgan. There it is. Die, Wyvern, die! And we get attacked by a Gunget. Okay, interesting thing about that snowy wyvern. It's not an actual wyvern by the game's definition. It's a Gurgit. I mean, we can still fight a Durgan. There's one over here, but I'm not...
Ah, sulfur. It was always a good day at the Varantium Circle when the sulfur came out.
Let me check this dragon's level. All disabling effects. Yeah, can't face it. Because Dorian's magic can't do anything to it. Disengage, run. No, because if Dorian can't do damage... No, you see, Dorian can't do any damage to that thing. Which means I am down to 3 on 1 giant dragon. So I physically cannot fight that thing with Dorian. With that weapon attached, but... Also, let me just check my inventory, see if I had a strong staff. Nope, I did not have a strong staff. Either. That could replace it. So now we head back to Skyholt. We deliver some information to Cullen.
I believe this is yours, Commander. It's a...
I wanted to thank you. When you came to see me, if there's anything... This sounded much better in my head.
You're feeling better.
I trust you're feeling better.
Yes.
Is it always that bad?
The pain comes and goes. Sometimes I feel as if I'm back there. I should not have pushed myself so far that day.
I'm just glad you're all right.
I am. I've never told anyone what truly happened to me at Ferelden's Circle. I was... not myself after that. I was angry. For years, that anger blinded me. I'm not proud of the man that made me. Now I can put some distance between myself and everything that happened. It's a start.
You're a better person than you give yourself credit for.
I appreciate the thought, but I know who I am. Anyway, I meant to thank you, not trouble you further. You've enough to worry about. How are you holding up?
I've met good people here. Knowing they have my back, it helps.
You certainly keep interesting company. I suppose I do as well.
Considering you were blinded by Bolduc. You were blinded by Bolduc. Then again, haven't we all?
I've been reading the letters found in the quarry. Samson is making red lyrium from people?
Not anymore. Not in that mine.
I knew Samson had fallen, but this... it's monstrous. We have to put an end to him. Look at these orders from the encampment. That armor must give Samson extraordinary power. We may not be able to stop him.
You have to break the armor first.
Take away his armor and the lyrium, and Samson's just another man.
I couldn't say how. Templars are trained not to destroy expensive magical equipment. Perhaps Dagna has some ideas. She crafts the impossible every day.
Let's talk with Dagna, because this seems important. Let me through, Orlesian bitches.
Inquisitor.
Dagna, what have you learned of Samson?
He should be dead. I mean, you could make a hat out of red lyrium and kill people, especially the wearer. Samson's armor is genius. To do all this and not go insane, he must be resistant. Or he is insane. Or both.
It must be
So in
killing
addition
him.
to killing others, it's slowly consuming him too.
Yes, but slow is not fast. Doesn't matter. I can find a way to hurt him. I just need time and red lyrium. For tests.
Is that wise?
Everything is safe if handled properly. And you don't touch it long, or breathe it. I mentioned the hat, right? No hat. Time and resources, Inquisitor. I'll get what you want. Now shoo, I have work to do.
Well, let's go talk to Vivian. And see what... Impens-free, consequences-free environment. So you're all alone. Is that what you're saying?
What can I do for you, my dear? Is it too much to hope that you've brought me the heart of the snowy wyvern?
I've got it.
I've brought you the heart as requested.
Inquisitor, you are a treasure. Please accept this as your payment. I must begin work immediately. You have been a dear friend, and I would like you to come with me.
Here we are. Technically, we already did Viv's mission.
This should only take a moment, Inquisitor. I'm here, my darling.
This is the cutscene involved with it.
Vivienne,
Yes, darling.
it's going to be all right, my love.
My darling? Bastien?
I'm sorry.
Vivienne, I'm sorry.
There's nothing here now.
He did. But we got the heart. By that logic, you should be fine. Okay. Going back to talk to Vivian, because probably should have brought me there.
Inquisitor?
No, it was an attempt to save him, I think. That was, Vivian's lover.
Bastien is dead. I can hardly believe. It was the Winter Send Ball. My first visit to the Imperial Palace. The Circle sent a dozen of us to entertain the nobility. I was in awe of everyone and everything, and then our eyes met. Bastien spent the entire ball at my side. The Dowager tried to have him killed for slighting her, but he didn't care.
Falling in love across a crowded ballroom. Sounds like something out of a children's story.
He was a dashing rogue, and any defects he might have had were made up for with rank and importance. It was a more innocent time, I suppose. And now he's gone, and I must write to his son Laurent. And his sister will make a terrible fuss if she isn't informed first. And I'll need to arrange for the chantry services. Maker only knows how long that will take.
Anything I can do?
If I can help you, just say the word.
No, my dear. I'll handle everything. Excuse me, I have so much to do.
No, seriously, just entertain.
We've an interesting development, Inquisitor. A petition from citizens of Val Royal. They wish to know what Andraste said to you in the Fade.
They think she spoke to me?
Even Leliana can't trace the rumor's origin. It may be expedient to respond to those asking for Andraste's words.
It's not Andraste who saved me.
Few people outside Skyhold know it was Divine Justinia who delivered you from the Fade. You could attempt to tell Val Royal citizens the truth, though it may not be as inspiring as they hope.
Say Andraste loves us
Tell
all.
these petitioners, Andraste said she cares for us always, as she walks by the Maker's side.
A fine sentiment. We will have it proclaimed in Val Royal.
That was an easy fix. Okay. We're good. The cake is a lie. I agree. Anyway, we are now headed to this place. This is the second to last DLC that they produced for Dragon Age Inquisition. And this one is pretty good. And it's not as open-ended as the last one. Going to take Solus. Story-based DLCs, they made 3. And then multiple smaller ones. I should say multiple small cosmetics ones. In this one, you have to be minimum of level 20 to play correctly. I know, this one has a lot of answers involving the original Inquisition.
Good to see you again, Inquisitor. Allow me to introduce Professor Bram Kenrick. He's the reason we're out here.
A pleasure to meet you, Your Worship.
Professor Kenrick teaches at the University of Orlais.
I came on an exchange program from Starkhaven. While in Val Royeaux, I've found something incredible. After 800 years, we may be able to determine the final resting place of the last Inquisitor.
The texts say that Inquisitor Ameridan was a dragon hunter who vanished on his last expedition.
Yes, precisely. I see you've read Lautrec's Precursors to the Chantry. Inquisitor Ameridan stepped down shortly before the Nevarran Accord brought the Seekers of Truth into the Chantry. He hunted demons, dragons, and dangerous apostates in a time before Templars even existed.
I'm all for history if it means tracking down the equipment of a famous demon hunter.
If the last Inquisitor has been missing for 800 years, it's only fitting that today's Inquisition helped find him.
Your scouts have gathered artifacts from the area. They may help us discover what Inquisitor Ameridan was doing.
I have news as well. We've encountered hostile Avar to the north. They call themselves the Jaws of Hakon. There's also an Avar hold to the east. Unlike the Jaws of Hakon, they've been friendly so far.
The Jaws of Hakon?
They're hostile Avar who attack any Inquisition agents or researchers who get close. We've sent soldiers for defense, but the Hakonites are cunning, merciless, and know the basin better than we do. I'm afraid our men will not be able to hold out long. Goodbye, then.
Scout Harding has an impressive team. Her people brought back a number of artifacts.
If you need something tracked, Scout Harding is your woman.
If only it were that easy. After 800 years, we can't just look for tracks. Barring enchantment, cloth and leather will have long since rotted away. Only metal and stone remain recognizable. Complicating this are recent pieces the Avar left behind, and of course ancient pieces dating back to Tevinter. Fortunately, thanks to some period-specific buckling, I've been able to track our last Inquisitor.
You said there were pieces dating back to Tevinter?
Yes, While it's rare to see Tevinter ruins so far south, the Imperium once had an outpost of some sort here. They might have built it as a ritual site. I'm not sure what military value it could have. In any event, it's muddled up the research slightly, but I've accounted for it.
You lost me at buckling.
You'd think that a buckle was a buckle. But ever since people started belting on weapons, they've been adding bits. One piece here has a dragon engraving. With the alloys of the metals used, it's clearly Tevinter. While this one uses a clasp that wasn't invented until the dawn of the Olesian Empire. And when it comes to historical research, you might say we have to buckle down.
That's even a Fred-level joke. Tell him we found his equal in a video game. It's this poor prick.
What do you have, Professor?
Everything so far points to the shore not far to the south. There was some sort of battle near the shoreline. They were in a hurry. The scouts reported an island near an Avar fishing camp, but the Avar won't say much about it.
What makes you think the last Inquisitor was fighting?
There's a clasp here common to armor links. It's clearly torn. That only happens from a heavy shearing blow, like large claws or an axe. Then there's the dagger. Silverite, with a stylized dragon pommel and an inscription reading Cordilis. That dagger had to be a gift from Cordilis Dracon, first Emperor of Orlais. No one would just lose such a thing.
What can you tell me about the Avar fishing camp?
Not much. It's the friendly Avar, not these jaws of Hakon barbarians. According to the scouts, they wouldn't say much about the area. Likely a local superstition.
I'll find a way to that island and see if there's anything useful there.
Excellent. I'll continue to study what's been found. With luck, we'll both find some answers. Also, one of my research assistants, Colette, was investigating an old structure to the north. I'm not certain it's related to our investigation, but it couldn't hurt to check with her.
Okay. This place is interesting to say the least. Sounds like a gull, actually, but... That's it. Silverite.
We've some supplies here.
Let's see. What's this thing? Engage, we're not fighting that. But how much Everite is there?
What is this? Are the fishes of Stone Bear Hole too rude to share it? The Inquisitor! Let his blood bathe the blades of the jaws of Hakon! Death to the Lowlanders! Glory to Hakon!
Oh god. Zealots everywhere.
The jaws of Hakon don't like us much. What do we do this time? Perhaps the friendlier Avar in the village Harding mentioned can shed some light.
You are the Lowlander they call Inquisitor. I am Arvid Rolfson. Well fought. The fish will feed on fool's heart wine this night. I know not what brings you here, but we have no quarrel, you and I.
How long have you lived in the basin?
Stone Bear Hole's been here a few generations. I was born further north, but we left before I can remember. It was a good life, until the jaws of Hakon arrived. They brought trouble with them. People are expecting a raid.
You don't agree?
They seem bigger fools than that, for all their boasting. I cannot say what they plan, but it bodes ill.
I find myself in need of a boat. I need to reach that island.
Lady's Rest.
What?
That island belongs to the Lady of the Skies. The spirits warn us to leave it be.
I don't wish to disturb your lady, but it's important.
If I give you the boat, and you anger the spirits and die, other Lowlanders may come for blood. That is trouble for my hold, and not my trouble to take. Go to Stone Bear Hole and speak with my Thane, Svara Sunhair. Get her blessing, and you may sail to Korth's rocky heart.
Sky God. The Avar are pagans. I'm gonna say their closest analog is Vikings.
sounds like a party. Or a fight.
Oh god, I did not want to fall.
Greetings, stranger.
Greetings. I'm guessing this is the climb they were talking about.
Your climbers seem tired, thanks. Or hunting. Is your hold beast well?
We hunt as well as ever, Thane Harrowson.
You would be safer under the shield of the jaws of Hackon.
Hask Fisherson has taken victory in sight of the Lady of the Skies. Parv, you owe 4 rams to Hask, not 3.
Ha! Teared his tits.
Wind, lift your oaths to the Lady of the Skies, and hand the rams over come sunrise.
May your people be as strong as your hold beast.
We've heard of your arrival, Lowlanders. Come, share my fire where we might speak.
Okay. Yay, pagans.
Inquisitor, I am Svara Sunhair, Thane of Stonebear Hold. You have guest welcome here. Your Inquisition has done much to heal the holes in the sky. We are grateful. You and your people have come far from the safety of the lowlands.
We have not come to cause trouble in your home, Thane. We have learned that the last Inquisitor may have died here hundreds of years ago. We seek his body.
Giving peace to the dead is a worthy quest. Any help we can offer is yours. Sadly, the Jaws of Hackon will not offer so warm a welcome. You have met their Thane, Gerd Harrowson. I wager you have crossed blades with the Jaws of Hackon in the wilderness. If you would search this place for your Inquisitor's body, they will want you to pay in blood.
What was that climbing
When I first
contest?
entered your hold, there was a climbing contest of some sort. What was that?
The test of the lady. We use it to settle disputes when it is not clear who has the right of it. There are others. For the test of the Mountain Father, you battle with verse while those who favor you hold you aloft. The test of Hackon is battle with blunted weapons.
It seems as fair a way as any to decide such matters.
In many cases, the law is clear. The tests are only for real disputes. As Thane, I may guide the gods in finding who is worthy. I decide which test will settle the dispute. I may also ask a warrior whose claim is foolish to climb with stones strapped to his back.
What's up with Stone
I'd
Bear
like to hear
Hold?
more about Stonebear Hold.
We are not the largest hold, but our warriors are strong, and our singers are pretty. Ah, words are for boasting around the fireside. You should look yourself, if you will.
How did you get the name Sunhair?
I was born Svara Janusdottir. For my legend mark, I once fought a battle with my hair on fire.
You lit your hair on fire?
An enemy archer lit my hair on fire. I was locked shield to shield with a foe, and I had no time to douse it. It scared my foes. My hair was braided long enough that I could spare it. It stank worse than goat shit, though.
I'd like to know more about the Jaws of Hackon.
They are not the first hold to take that name. All have been foolish. What would you know of them?
Why are they hostile?
What do the Jaws of Hackon believe that makes them so angry?
A wise man honors each god to its strength. Bjorn Reedbeard for fishing, Rilla of the Fireside for making babies. The Hackonites care only for Hackon Wintersbreath, god of war and winter. There is no evil in Hackon. There are times to fight, but the Jaws of Hackon care for nothing else. They raid, they fight. Eventually they die and their stories are forgotten. It is the way of things.
What can you tell me about the people now calling themselves the Jaws of Hackon?
They came here a few years ago, after the Blight took their hold. There was land enough for both, so we were friendly. We did not see their anger. Gerd Harrison lost too many in his hold to Darkspawn. He thought only of battle and war. To avenge a wrong is a good thing, but only a fool lights the world on fire to do it.
You said that there were earlier groups known as the Jaws of Hakon.
Yes. Many ages ago. They thought of nothing but slaughter glory. They attacked the Lowlanders. Your people fought back and destroyed them. They were fools.
I'll speak with you later.
Fair hunting. Inquisitor?
The Hakonites are attacking my people. I would welcome any assistance you could offer.
Bathing my blade in the blood of the Hakonites would be cause for a feast for most in this hold. The Hakonites are fools, and they have forgotten the old ways. But we have pledged peace with them. To attack with Lowlanders at our side would make us Oathbreakers. This is poor weather for me to ask that of my hold.
I understand your concern. Is there anything I could do to help?
Among the Avar, a hold draws strength from its hold beast. They are as kin to us. When our hold beast is strong and happy, there is joy. When it sickens and dies, it is an ill omen. Our bear, Storvacker, has not been seen in days.
Storvacker?
The hold fears for her. I cannot ask the hold to break peace oaths unless Storvacker returns.
Are you looking for the bear?
Do you have members of the Hold searching for Storvacker?
The hold is already fearful. A great hunt for our hold beast would show weakness to the Hakonites. If she were dead, the Augur would know. So the hunters watch for tracks. That is all we can do.
So about me and bears.
Maybe I shouldn't bring this up, but bears and I traditionally do not get along.
You were fought bears. You lived. Good for you. Fear will keep you respectful should you find Storvacker. You will be fine.
So you're saying she's friendly?
It's friendly as a bear could possibly be.
The way you asked us to help find Storvacker made it sound like you were willing to break your oath.
I could say that Avar hold all oaths sacred. That no true Avar would break them. It would be a good lie. Lowlanders doubtless say the same of themselves. A cunning Thane can find a hole in the tent of any promise. A place for the cold wind to sneak in. We are bone and blood. Oaths last until they are broken.
What will happen then?
If I find your bear and you break the oath, what happens to Stone Bear Hold?
Other holds share oaths with the Jaws of Hakon. They are sworn to defend or avenge them. If the Hakonites were friends, they would attack us. But they are friends to few. We will send offerings, trade, and gifts to pay the price of oath-breaking. The storm will pass. I do not do this lightly, Inquisitor. But the Hakonites are tiresome.
How do you care for the bear?
Does Storvacker usually live in the hold? Does she stay in a pen, or...?
Pens are for goats and chickens, not hold-kin. The Avar are free. So must be our hold beasts. Storvacker lives in a cave near the hold. She comes to visit if she wishes to see us. We bring her gifts of food. Not enough that she will not hunt for herself.
I'm a little confused about why I have to find a bear in order to gain the support of your tribe.
Storvacker is not a bear. She is our hold beast. She ties us to the gods. Without her, we... Your maker has turned from you, has he not? It is as that. I know more of this world than the world of spirits. Speak with our Augur if you would know more. They're our gods, not yours. For you, it is enough that Storvacker matters to us.
I need a boat.
I was told I needed your permission to borrow a boat from the fisherman.
Ah, Rolfson. He worries like a scared baby goat. The boat is yours. Tell him I said so.
I'll speak with you later.
Ask those in the hold about Storvacker. They may know something they have not told me.
Well, considering it's a girl? Probably not.
Greetings, stranger.
I'm not gonna let loose a nug, that would be mean. Anyway, back to the fishing village. Because that was the original mission I was here for. Need to go to...
Runa should be here. Where did she get to?
Are you looking for someone?
My cousin Runa. She's off north climbing the hills instead of helping with the catch again.
Farewell.
Good day to you.
Yeah?
Thane Sunhair gave me guest welcome at Stonebear Hall.
Aye, she sent word.
As a guest, then, may I please borrow your boat?
We would be poor hosts to refuse. The boat is yours. I hope you come back alive.
We'll go do the bear mission after this. Row boat. Row, row, row your boat. Da, 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 da. I'm not sure if it's a black bear, a brown bear, or a white bear.
Anybody else smell sea air and spice? That isn't right.
The spirits gathered here were drawn to tragedy. They radiated, as fire does heat.
Glad I asked.
Interesting. What drew...
This blood? My blood? No, wait.
Oh.
My God. No, without.
This rift is ancient. It may have formed from the battle that took place here, not the breach.
Oh god, restart.
I slept. To find him in dreaming. But the blood. She's gone. Talana wanted to reach Ameridan again. One more time. But she couldn't. I couldn't. I died. I tried to stay, but only pieces came through. You opened the sky for...
The dragon.
Huge. Power like none had seen. It came from the mountains with the Avar. Towns fell. All dead. One last favor for Emperor Draken. Slay the Avar dragon. Save Orlais.
This wasn't just a hunt. Inquisitor Ameridan was here on orders from Emperor Draken.
Oh god, you need to restart.
A secret. Drawn by the dragon. Talana. I didn't want to, but where Ameridan goes, I go. They fought at the shore. Spirits and magic. Cold. So cold. How I found her. How she found us. they rested here, then up the river. Metal. Forever waiting. Dreaming. Then dead.
We'll find a Meridan. You don't have to wait here anymore.
You did what she wanted you to. You can let go of her now.
Thank you. It was hard. She went a long time ago. I stayed because she asked. Her things are there. She wanted them found.
Oh god.
You alright, boss?
Aegis of Rift. The Inquisitors gain new ability. Aegis of Rift. Use the ability to turn the veil itself into a magical shield. Let me just check something. Huh. So it would seem that we uncovered a spirit. Not sure the spirit of what, but Joe has a hack on our here.